Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. So guys, this is a continuation of my PCOS journey, and this is going to be the last part of my story on my PCOS treatment. I'm going to be sharing what I used to treat PCOS, how I conceived of my beautiful babies. So guys, you don't want to miss out. Please watch this video to the end and stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. So let me check if my microphone is on. Okay, my microphone is on. So this is going to be my last part of this video. I'm going to be sharing what I used to treat my PCOS. That is my main information. I've been reading comments. I've been reading comments of people trying to ask me what I used from my last video. Some people told me what they used to cure their PCOS. You know, PCOS is a journey, and so many women are going through this phase of life. And I'm happy to share what I used. I'm happy to share what worked for me as a person, because why not? I think let the blessings go around, because it's not an easy journey. So guys, I'm going to be continuing from my last video. So one day I got a call from my mom. You know, after I've used so many things and I was becoming frustrated. I didn't even care. I think my main option was to go for IVF that time. So I got a call from my mom. She was like, Susie, there's something I want to talk to you about. I said, okay. She now came, oh, there's a product I've been hearing about that can help with infertility. I was like, mommy, I don't want to hear anything again. Mommy, I've tried so many things. I don't want that one to not work. Let me just, she now said, Susie, calm down, let me explain to you. I've been following these people for about 1 year. She said she has been hearing testimonies of so many people for more than a year, and she has been praying to God, and God now told her that she should share the information with me, and that was how she told me about it. I now calmed down. I said, okay, let me listen, you know. So I started listening to her. She explained everything to me. The people that she knows that have used the product and it worked for them, they said, okay, why don't you try it out? I said, okay, how will I get this product? Then she sent me a number. I called their distributors in Lagos, and I talked to the man in charge, and he told me if I can come down to Lagos for them to check me and get their product. I said, how can you check me? I can't start traveling. It's impromptu. I can't start traveling down to Lagos. Then he gave me another option. Okay, since I'm in Port Harcourt, I can go to Aba. They have another distributor there, and he's a doctor. He'll check me out and, you know, prescribe medications for me. I said, okay, if I can get the contact of the person in Aba. So I got the contact of the man in Aba, and we got talking. He told me I had to run some tests and all that. I said, okay, can't I run those tests in Port Harcourt since it's just tests? He said, no, there's a process. They do run the test. I said, wow, process, okay. At this point, I was just desperate, you know. I just needed to do anything I can, you know, for me to conceive, not only to conceive, for the miscarriages to stop, because like I told you, I already had 5 miscarriages and it was unexplained. I ran so many tests. Doctors didn't know the cause of my miscarriage. They just said, okay, maybe it's PCOS and all that. So at this point I was just frustrated. I just needed to do something about it. So the distributor in Aba said, okay, I should come down to Aba for them to check me out. At this point, I'm telling my husband that I need to go to Aba by weekend, because there's this product my mom told me about and they need to check me out for them. My husband was like, why? You don't even know anything about it. Do you know what you're going to go into? Traveling this period, insecurity and all that. I didn't even care. I just wanted to go. So he said, okay, what's the name of the person? He browsed that the guy's name. He saw his name on Google, where his pharmacy is located, everything about the person, even his picture and everything. That was what gave me mind to, you know, start my journey. So my husband was like, okay, he can't allow me go alone because of the risk and everything, that he's going to follow me just to make sure I'm okay. But I thank you for the kind of husband I have, because he's just caring, just cares about me, everything about me. So that early Saturday morning, we headed out to Aba. We located the guy's pharmacy, and you know, his distribution. He has a plaza, something like that, where he does tests and, you know, gives out medication. So I got there, and there was this long line of people. I was seeing couples, old people, young people, you know, in that his place. They were like waiting for the guy. I said, oh, it's like this product works, because if it doesn't work, why are there so many people here? So I waited patiently for the guy to come, and when it was my turn, He said, okay. He brought out this small, tiny machine like that. I said, okay, now this machine is going to read all the issues in my body. I say, issues, okay. Without blood, taking blood sample, is it possible? I said, let me see now. He brought out the machine. He told me to hold one stuff on my hand. I held it and it was reading. I told him to explain as in what it does, and he was trying to explain to me like the scientific aspect of that machine. It reads like electromagnetic, what. I can't even remember, but I was just fascinated by this whole process. And I held the machine and he read everything concerning my body. It's pinpointed the problems. He even showed me that okay, this is you have PCOS, one of your tube is blocked, you have ulcer and whatnot. I said, oh, this machine can be correct because I know I have ulcer and I know I have PCOS, but I've not checked if I have one of my tubes is blocked. So my husband was there, because my husband was like fascinated. I was like, wow, this kind of machine that checks everything. Next time, even check his zone. He checked his zone, he was fine, he was okay. Then it was time for him to give me medication. Then he now told me about their products. He said this product is a Green Life product. Green Life product is as in works wonders. So he marketed the product to me. I said, is this a medication? It looks like all these multivitamins. He said, no, that is a medication from Asia, like Asian medication that is natural, that is not chemically made. Everything is natural, herbs, roots, and everything. They use it to form those supplements and medications. So he now prescribed medications for me. He prescribed detox tab. He first of all said, I'm going to do a detox for 1 month. I'm going to be showing you some of those medications on the screen. You see them on the screen. So when he prescribed it to me, I said, okay. He now said, you're going to take it every day. You're not going to miss out anything. I said, why not? At this point, I'm desperate. If it's medication that will work, why not? So I took it. It was time for me to pay. Then guys, the price of that medication was just so expensive, but I didn't care. I didn't care because I'm looking for what money can't buy. So I didn't care how much I spent on those medication. As far as I had faith that it was going to work, I just bought it because why not? I've been spending so much on medications, spending so much on drugs and herbal products, and it hasn't worked. So I gave this a shot. I gave it a try, and I started that detox tab for a month. Then I called the guy and said, okay, I finished with the detox tab. He now said, okay, for my PCOS and my block, because one of my tubes were blocked, he's going to prescribe medications to cure it. Guys, when I was taking that detox tab, I don't know, I felt lighter. It was as if there were some things that were, leaving my body. I saw changes in my body. I saw changes in my lifestyle. I wasn't. There was a way before that medication. I was always like, always, when you're always hungry, you always want to eat and all that. But doing that medication of that detox tab, I think it suppressed my appetite a little, and I loved it for me actually. And I went back to get the medications that will cure the PCOS I have. And I took these medications with faith. I must tell you because I heard testimonies from Green Life products, but when you're hearing testimonies, it does not come to you, so you're like kind of skeptical. But I took it with faith and I prayed. I said, since it has been working for these people and these people are testifying that it will work for me, and that was how I took these medications in good faith. Mother Plus and some other medications were prescribed for me. I'm going to be showing you those medications on my screen. I don't have them now because I gave it to a friend of mine. The one that remained, I gave it to a friend of mine, so I don't have them now to show you. So I started with those medications, and he was like, if after those medications I don't take in, he's going to prescribe ovulation kits for me, like ovulation medications for me to ovulate. I said, okay, guys, guess what? I had not even completed the 1 month of the medication because I took detox tab for 1 month. Another 1 month, I was supposed to take the medications that will cure the PCOS. I had not even completed that medication that will cure that PCOS. I think that same month I took him. So like a dream come true. I was like, what? What is happening here? Hey, God. I can never forget that day. It was just like a dream come true. I was like, this is not possible. How did this happen? Like, just like that. Like this is what, I have to, before I take him, before I have to go to the hospital, they will give me ovulation, they will track my follicle and everything before I can be able to take him. And this medication, I've not even taken it for like a month, and I found out that I was pregnant. I was shocked. I went to the hospital. I had to go to the hospital that day to confirm, and the doctor said, "You're pregnant." Hey, I was so happy that day. But the devil now whispers something in my ear. People say, "This is not the first time you're getting pregnant. You've been getting pregnant since you've been having miscarriage. What makes you think this is different?" That was how fear now sets in, guys. That was how fear now sets in. But I just thank God. I just thank God for everything, because I know the devil is a liar. The devil can never, never win any battle. The devil will just instill fear in you, but can never win any battle. So, guys, that was how I took, for my first daughter. And I went to the hospital, went to register for antenatal, and they told me, since you have history of previous miscarriages, we're going to put you on medication so you don't lose your pregnancy. And I told the doctor that I don't need medications. Doctor said, you've been having miscarriages, you will miscarry this one if you don't take medications. I said, no. When I was pregnant the last time, I took medications so I will not have miscarriage, and I still had miscarriage. So why not? I'm taking my chances on this one. And that was how the doctor was looking at me like, she crazy? Is she okay? I didn't send though. I went back home. I didn't take any medication to stop any miscarriage. I just took only my routine drugs, and that was how I gave birth to my daughter. So, guys, just green life products that helped me, like, and God, because before I took that medication, I prayed. When I got pregnant, that one is another story for another day. The spiritual battles I face, but this is the physical battle, because I know the spiritual controls the physical, but they were spiritual battles I faced. That one will be in another story in another time. But for the sake of the physical part, for the sake of these products that worked for me, guys, this product is magic. Like, it works magic. I will not lie to you. I was not paid for any adverts. This is just what worked for me. So that's why I'm sharing this to everybody. Green Life products, they have so many products for infertility, so many products for both male and female infertility, products for different sicknesses. So this is what I use that cured my PCOS till today. I don't have anything like PCOS, hormonal imbalance. I don't have anything like that. I'm free from all those things. And once I took the medication, I gave birth to my first daughter. She was so beautiful, fresh, skin was popping. Then after 1 year of having my first daughter, I gave birth to my second daughter. So it's just like in the space of 2 years, I took in, and there was no complication. I had my babies perfectly. My babies were fine, beautiful babies, fresh babies. And I just said, why is it that this is not going viral? Why is it that Green Life product is not going viral? People are supposed to be singing the praises of Green Life product, because this product is magical. It's not like all these synthetic medications they sell in the hospital, because those ones, most of them don't work. This is original. This is herbal. This is straight from the roots. Straight from the roots, guys. Please, if you have anybody going through this issue of infertility, PCOS, all those nonsense things like that, share this video to them. I'm a testifier. I'm a testifier of this Green Life product. It worked for me. It can work for you. It can work for you. You don't need to suffer yourself and start going through a lot because of infertility. This product works magic. You can Google Green Life product online. You will see testimonies. You will see people it has worked for. It has worked for me. I'm going to be posting numbers of those distributors. I'm going to be posting their numbers of the numbers of the doctor. Just give them a call. And if you need any more information, please just comment. I will reply your comments. I'm here to help as many women as I can on this journey, because it's not easy. It's not an easy process. I'm going to be putting numbers just on the screen for if you you are going through that, or you have someone that is going through that. Please let them call those numbers. And they are ready to help. I'm ready to also help and all that. So thank you guys for watching this video. I didn't intend for this video to be as long as this. I wanted it to be as short as possible, so that I can just give out this information for people to understand. But it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching my videos to the end. I love you guys, and I hope this testimony that I shared, brings back people's joy, hope. Don't lose hope. There's still hope for you. As far as there's life, there's hope. So please, guys, thank you. Please share my video, like, and leave a comment to support me. Thank you, guys. Love you. Bye.